that installation here. So this is the Python's official website, and we are installing what? We are installing Python 3.8.2, which is just released in 20 July 2020, and this is the Python 3.8.2. Screen appears before you. If you click over Python 3.8.2, then it asks for that. It asks the Python 3.8.2 32-bit, like that. So what is your microprocessor belongs? What your microprocessor belongs is 32-bit or 64-bit. If your operating system supports with 64-bit, then you must install Python by using 64-bit. If it supports 32-bit, then we must install on 32-bit, like that. Install now, the path is given. There are two types of installations are given. One is automatic installation and second one is customized installation. But this is our regular topic of syllabus, installing Python, and that's why the big question may be asked in exam. Write down the steps of installation, and that's why we must know the steps of installation, and that's why we must have to select customize installation. Two boxes are given, check boxes are given. Add Python 3.82 path. If you want to run Python from anywhere, then you can add the path of Python in your regular path. Then after selecting the customized screen, then the next screen appears on the screen, like that. Optional features are there. Documentation of Python is there. Install the Python documentation file. What is the meaning of that? Pip file is there. TK IDLE is there. Python test suite is there. Python launcher is there. These are optional features. Because whenever suppose we study Python in deep level, at that time we need all these options, optional features. Suppose if you want to display the help of Python, then it is necessary to install Python documentation. Because if you want to display the help on the screen, then at that time the document file will be displayed on the screen. Then the next one is some IDE is there, IDLE is there, integrated development learning environment is there. It is necessary for us because of for learning environment we can install IDLE. Python test suites are there. For this is why we install test suites, because we are not interested to write a very small programs, because Python is the software, Python is the language which can support for developing large softwares, and that's why for large software, in software engineering, one phase is there, that is testing. And whenever you develop a module, whenever you write a program, it is necessary to test that program or module, because of whenever without testing you work, because at the last, whenever you complete your software development process, number of errors will remain, and that's why for testing every module there is the Python test suite. What are in the test suite? We know what is test suite. Number of test cases are introduced in that test suite. What is test cases? What is test suite? I think in the last chapter, I think in the software engineering, there are some sample test cases. How can we write sample test cases, and how can we make test suite? And then all elevations are there. So these are the optional feature of Python. Next one is some are the advanced features are there. So create shortcuts of installing application, associate Python files if we need that. If you want to edit the path, if you don't want the default path of Python, then you can customize that path by browsing that. So whatever the path you want, you can browse the path and make the changes in the path, and then again save the path here. So next is there setup. Once you start the download, the setup file will be loaded in your computer. Setup file will be downloaded in the computer.